First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Memory retrieval at 100%. Verifying. Looks good. You can now use the data stream as an access point to the next memory.
Memory file identification 0J-2NN8. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Confessor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division, destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbor Grand Hotel safe room. Key code 4851.
The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Memory file identification 0H-3X0P. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've made a contingency plan in case Far Harbor discovers the truth or gives in to their xenophobia despite all my efforts. I've isolated the wind turbine powering Far Harbor's fog condensers. A kill switch command will leave them defenseless from the fog and its creatures. But now that it's done, am I really capable of this? This massacre that I've engineered? I'm going to remove the command code from my memories. I'll bury a hard copy if I need to use it. But I can't keep it close to me. It makes me sick.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building.
You can use the data stream to access the next memory, as usual.
Memory file identification 0Z-7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother!
Intrusive program detected.
No one in my family tree is a plastic skin freak!
You're just confused. Let me help.
Stay away from me! I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
2000 años más tarde.
Una hora después, 2 horas después, 3 horas después.
¿Puedes hacerlo de una vez?
Intrusive program detected.
Complete memory retrieved. You can exit the simulation at any time.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits already in the base, in various states of deterioration. But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them, but you never know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Exiting simulation in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Valentine.
Find anything in Dima's memories?
You sure you want to know, Nick?
Yeah. Gotta admit the possibility that Dima is right, and I really don't remember him, is unsettling. But I need to know the truth.
Here you go. A special episode of The Lost Tales of Nick Valentine.
Thanks, smartass. Let me run through this real quick. God. Dima really did help me escape the Institute? I wasn't just tossed out with the garbage. I must have still been in a haze from one of the Institute's experiments on me. Did I really attack him? Did he really knock the daylights out of me and leave me for dead? Damn it. Why can't I remember?
Take it easy, Valentine. People forget things. Especially after something traumatic like what happened between you and Dima.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I wanted proof Dima and I had history, and I got it. Now I just gotta figure out what to do. Should I give him a chance? Try to accept him as my brother? He might just be the only other prototype synth that exists.
I guess the question is, what do you want, Nick? Do you want a brother in your life?
If I did, would I want Dima to be that brother? I guess no one gets to choose their family, but when your family is built in a lab, things get weird.
I think you already know the answer, Nick. You don't need me to tell you.
Huh. Maybe next time we swing by Acadia, I'll try to be a little nicer to the old synth. Make up for lost time. Thanks, by the way. I wouldn't know the truth without you.
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
Scanning. User isn't approved to enter the medical containment area. Can't say I mind the company, though. It's been a while.
Who or what are you?
My specification files list me as a computer simulation, an artificial intelligence. Chi 1.1 is my version number, although I've been thinking of dropping it down to just Chi. You know, something more personable.
Who is approved to enter that room?
My biometric scanners have been calibrated for something called a prototype synth. User is not approved to enter the medical containment area. Sorry, nothing I can do about that.
I don't think any approved user is gonna show up. You can either let me in, or you can keep waiting for eternity. Your choice.
You actually make a really good point. Very well. There you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, my power capacity is a bit low, so I'm going to go into reserves. Best of luck to you.
Best to grab it now while you can.
There we go.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else. Someone else.
I'm ready. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet. Reasonable. Willing to accept them as just another living thing. No greater or lesser than humanity itself. You'll be part of the bridge between our two worlds. That all vanishes the moment anyone discovers that it's been manufactured. That you're a synth.
Did she have to die? The woman I'm replacing? God, she looks so peaceful lying there.
Don't. Please. That blood is on my hands, not yours.
Now you're realizing what a mistake you made. You have to start, humans. Wounded.
What was that?
Found you!
A bit of exercise, huh? Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Franny, it's me. I'm at the Grand. In our old suite. 485130. That's the key to the safe room they installed in case of the bombs. Franny, I need you to come quick. I don't know when they'll be coming for me, so I prepped the boat in case we need to make a rapid exit. But I can't be a part of this. Nuclear war? I won't do it. And I'm not gonna let anyone else use my submarine to blow up the damn world. Please, Franny. I need you here. If this is the end, let's spend it together. Franny, put the gun down. What exactly do you think you're going to accomplish?
My job. You're going to give me that key, and I'm going to get paid.
Paid? The world's over. Are you really...
Scream all you want, Arnie. Everyone's been evacuated. It's just you and me. Now focus. Where is the key?
Rot in hell!
We can do this all day, Arnie.
Fine. The hell's it matter? It's on the boat. Fringe Cove docks. Combinations 44, 6, 75, 12.
Now, was that so hard? So long, Captain. Now where the hell's the release to this...
Sorry, Franny. You're stuck with me.
That could come in handy. Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
Hey, you got a second? Word is you were asked to go check out some boat for Faraday. Storage drives or something, right? Okay, I need you to come with me for a minute. We're gonna go have a little chat with Jewel, and if I know her, she's hiding out. Hey there, kiddo. I need you to tell our friend here what you told me.
What the fuck, Cog? That was between us!
Skip it, okay? She's here to help. Promise.
Fine. I don't see the point. Alright, look. You know my head is messed up, right? Brain's scrambled or whatever. I keep having these dreams. They're sorta like dreams, I guess, but it's like they're more real. There's... God, this is so stupid. There's this boat, and it's on fire. And I hear screaming. I think it's me screaming, but I can't be sure. And that's it.
What do you think it means?
Fuck if I know. I thought it was just one more thing that got screwed up when I had my head wiped. But, okay. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I found this key. I had it somewhere. It's fuzzy, but I swear it's connected. It means something. And Cog said he knows what, and he says you know too. So just take it and... I don't know. Fix this.
So, you see why I wanted you to know about this, right? That boat Faraday wanted you to find. It's connected, right? Gotta be. Please tell me you're gonna go check it out.
Since when do you care about any of this?
Jewel's a good kid. She had some messed up stuff happen to her. And if there's a way to sort it out, then she deserves it. Come on, don't make me get all sentimental about it. You gonna look into it?
I'll make sure I take a thorough look.
Thanks. I mean it. Just... if anything turns up, you come tell me. Not Jewel, okay? You and I can sort this out.
I've just gotta keep telling myself
Hey.
I'm better off
You wanna
here
buy
than
something
dead.
or what?
So, what's your story?
You found something, didn't you? All right, spill it. What's going on?
Jewel used to be named Victoria. She was a totally different person. Synth.
This doesn't make any sense. All right, look, this is a real shit show. But telling Jewel, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
Jewel deserves to know the truth.
Oh, bullshit. She deserves a chance to be happy, and this will do the exact opposite. Come on, hand it over, and let's forget this happened.
Sorry, Cog. I can't do that.
Shit. This is not what I wanted. Okay, fine. Tell her. See what happens. Live with that guilt.
Jewel, I need to talk to you.
Oh, shit! This is about that key, isn't it? And the boat! You found something, didn't you? What is it?
You were in an accident. You would have died if Faraday hadn't done extensive surgery on you.
No, that's... You know, on some level, I fucking knew it. I knew that these people who call themselves my friends tell me they want to help. They did this to me. And who the hell gives them the right to decide that I don't get to be me anymore? I didn't ask for this. I didn't want any of this. God, this place is no different than any other. You just get screwed no matter what. Well, I'm done. I quit! You can have my stuff. Doesn't mean shit to me anymore. There's a chest down in the basement. This'll open it. I'm out of here.
Collecting antiques, are you?
You want to just keep this a secret?
Of course I do. No one benefits if this comes out. Is it screwed up? Yes, absolutely. It's nuts that they do this to one of us. But the damage is already done. Tell Jewel, and not only will it crush her, it could ruin this whole little fake utopia everyone has going. Screw it. We pretend this didn't happen. Are you with me?
Fine. Here you go.
Thank you. I won't say anything, you don't say anything, and we can all just go on pretending that everything is fine.
Hey there. Good to see you again. Have you been able to confirm those stories about a group of synths up north?
I met a synth. Calls himself Dima. He's trying to create a community up north for synths.
Really? That's amazing. I've never heard of this Dima. He sounds like our kind of guy. Synth. You know what I mean. Do they need our help? Can we establish some formal communications with them?
They could absolutely use the railroad's help.
That's maybe the best news I've heard in a long time. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Charmer. This could make a huge difference for us.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
I found a group of escaped synths.
All right. You have my attention. Tell me everything you know.
Acadia has been turned into a fortified location, hiding escaped synths.
I don't see the relevance. What are you going on about?
They're growing in number. More synths are being brought in regularly.
What? Who are you talking about? I'm starting to see why you brought this to me. What else can you tell me?
There's a synth calling itself Dima, gathering followers in Acadia.
It's renamed itself? You mean it's acting autonomously? All right. I've heard enough. You were right to bring this to my attention. I'll see that the matter is raised with Elder Maxson as soon as possible. If he wants to eradicate this menace, we'll need time to refit vertibirds for extended flight. I'll get the crews to work. In the meantime, any additional intelligence you can gather will help ensure that the action we take is precise and coordinated. Do not engage these synths until we're prepared. Understood? Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled. Come back here now, Paladin. This briefing isn't over.
Larson.
Ma'am, Knight Captain Larson. I'm heading up this little excursion. We've secured a perimeter and are prepping for the assault. Are we clear to initiate the assault?
What's our strategy?
We won't move in until you're on site. Then we do a sweep and clear, floor by floor. The vertibird will maintain a perimeter in case any of them try and make a run for it. Are we clear to proceed?
We're clear. Let's move out.
Very good. We'll see you there.
You're dead! Get up! Get up! Still got it!
2000 años más tarde.
Hey, Larson.
Well, that could have been worse. Are we sure that's all of them?
Relax. We definitely got them all.
You've seen this place and whatever the hell they were up to. I'm sure you can understand my concern. The fact that these synths, operating on their own, organized into this group and started building things. It's horrifying. Their presence here goes against everything the Brotherhood stands for. We've done the world a favor by eliminating them. We're going to retain a presence on the island, just to be sure the job is done. Pick off any stragglers coming in from the wilderness. We've done good work here. Be proud.
All right, let's talk.
I appreciate it, Captain. At my age, any chance to make a new friend is, well, it ain't something I'd expect to happen much, but I'm glad it did. There's more to it than that, though. Long time ago, when I was a young man, I had a sweetheart. Hannah was her name. And we planned to get married and raise a family and all that. Well, we had a place out in the fog we used to meet so we could be alone. Damn children of Adam jumped us. They took her and left me for dead. Took 2 months to recover from my injuries. By then, it was too late. They'd warped her mind and turned her into their ways. It was only later I learned she was carrying our child. Of course, the baby didn't stand a chance with all that radiation. Adam's will, she called it. Anyway, she died a few years later. Trappers got her. Or so them lunatics said. I guess that was Adam's will, too.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Longfellow.
Yeah. Well, we all got our scars, right? Truth is, what happened to Hannah was her choice, and so be it. But I never got to be a father, and that's what I regret. If I had a son or daughter, well, I'd have someone to pass on all my learning to. But you're the first person I've met that's worth teaching what I've got to teach. I ain't good with telling people that I'm grateful, but you've given this old hunter a sense of purpose and a reason for living. That's something I ain't had for a long time.
Thanks, Longfellow. It means a lot to me that you think so.
Well, that was all I had to say. I appreciate you hearing me out.
The turbine powering the condensers. I found a code that will shut it down permanently.
You found what? Huh. So old Dima has a contingency plan for us. Please, tell me you have no intention of using it. Without power, nothing will hold back the fog.
You suspected Dima?
Nothing ever comes free. And Dima just giving us power all these years? I figured he had some ulterior motive, and this just confirms it. But can I trust you to not use that code?
Not sure. What are you gonna give me?
Our town really means that little to you? Fine. I can do 1,000. It's yours, if you promise not to harm the condensers.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna deactivate the condensers.
Thank God. I've just got one other thing to ask. Keep this quiet, all right? I'll trust you. But the others, I can't guarantee they'll be as understanding.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Ah, hello, child. To what do I owe the honor of such a visit from one of his favorites?
The wind turbine powering Far Harbor's condensers, Dima built a kill switch into it. And I recovered the code to take it offline for good.
Dima. I knew that machine was the key. Though I suppose this only further proves the sanctity of our goal. Even Far Harbor's so-called savior knew those beasts couldn't be trusted. So at long last, Adam has granted us, you, the chance to return what is rightfully ours. To restore the missing piece of Adam's kingdom once and for all. So tell me, Are you prepared to do what must be done?
Not for free, I won't.
You bring down those profane condensers, and I guarantee you a reward. But only once I hear tell of the fog rolling through Far Harbor's streets. Go. Do what Adam put you on this earth to do.
Hi, Confessor.
Welcome back, child. I've no word yet of Far Harbor's destruction. It would not be wise to let such a task linger. Now, what did you need?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Atom at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
I recovered the key. I think you should have it.
You found the key. Holy Atom. It is a miracle. This family owes you a great debt. But we must not lose focus. We cannot rest until Far Harbor is wiped from the map. But you have done well today.
Standing down.
Intruder detected. Initiating countermeasures. Goodbye.
Movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
moment it happened, I could hear it. A change in the wind. It's over, isn't it? Far Harbor has finally returned to Atom's grand kingdom.
It's done. Far Harbor sleeps under the fog at last. Glory to Atom!
Glory indeed. I did not doubt he sent you to us, but now I finally see why. Thanks to you, the greatest threat to our family is no more. And for that, you will be rewarded. Here. A paltry thing, considering what you've accomplished. Your dedication to the purity of Atom's kingdom cannot be overstated. Such dedication should be acknowledged. From now on, you shall be known by all as Inquisitor, a title befitting your accomplishments. We've also reached out to the settlements you've been helping in the fog. Missionaries have been dispatched to inform them of the turn of events. We should have no trouble swaying them to our cause now. You have ended an era of wickedness, Inquisitor. Go forth in the age of Atom. But what am I thinking? Our brethren must hear the news. Come forth! Come forth and know the fate of Far Harbor. Gone! Gone is that bastion of heresy. Gone is that seething cauldron of desecration, washed clean at last. Today, brothers and sisters, Far Harbor's streets run thick with fog, thanks to our champion, a soul of valor, of devotion, of purpose, our Inquisitor. Remember this moment, brothers and sisters, for thanks to them, a new age begins. Ours. Glory to Atom. Glory to Atom.
They're saying an army stormed Acadia. You don't think they'll be coming here, do you?
Mr. Nakano, I have bad news. Kazumi, she didn't make it.
I hired you to find her, to bring her back safely. What happened? What did they do to my little girl?
Those synths she ran away to find are the reason your daughter is dead. You were right to be worried, Kenji.
It's everything I was afraid of. They lured her away, and now she's gone.
I'm sorry, Kenji. I wish we could tell you different.
She died over all this nonsense about being a synth. Tell me it wasn't true. Tell me she was still my daughter.
She was a synth, Kenji. She replaced your real daughter.
No. No, it isn't true. Oh, God. How long was I worried about that thing when the real Kazumi was already dead? Please, just leave. My wife and I need time alone.
Hey.
There's something you need. In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kazumi's.
I want overtime pay for this one, Nick.
That makes two of us. I just wish things had ended better. Can't imagine what Kenji and Ray must be going through. Well, the case is closed. Sometimes that's all you can really say. I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. The compromises I've made, all without even knowing.
You're expecting us to feel sorry for you? That's not happening.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
So you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Dima. Let them decide.
And if their judgment is to destroy Acadia, the synths I've gathered here are innocent. I'm responsible for them being here.
You said you wanted human and synth kind to be equal. Well, now you have to prove it. Tell them the truth. Trust that they'll do the right thing.
You're right. We can't be above any other living being. When something terrible is done, there have to be repercussions. I'll go. The people of Far Harbor will have to decide what to do with me. And I will have to hope Acadia will be spared.
Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping.
My dear Faraday, you know there is no other option.
Dima, there are always options. Don't do this. Don't leave.
If atoning for my actions can keep you safe, well, I care for you all too much to do anything else.
Dima, please.
Be strong, Faraday. It will be all right.
My job was always taking care of Dima. What is there left for me now?
I'm gambling the lives of my people. But your trust in Far Harbor is not misplaced. My long walk is over.
What's this about?
People of Far Harbor, you know me. We have lived peacefully together for years. We have come to trust each other in our way, but I've betrayed that trust. And I've kept the truth from all of you. Early on, during Acadia's founding, I murdered one of your own. I replaced them with one of mine.
What? Who?
The identity of my agent must remain hidden. They are as much a victim in this as anyone. They will do you no further harm. I am the only one to blame.
Don't you have anything to say in your defense?
How does one justify murder? I wanted to prove that humanity and synth could coexist. That we did not have to fear each other. But I went too far. I see that now. I only ask that you judge me and not what we've built together. Allow the peace between Acadia and Far Harbor to last beyond this.
Peace? You call murdering one of ours peace? I say we end this bastard, and then burn his whole goddamn Acadia to the ground!
Alan, enough. Dima will pay for his crime, but not Acadia. This path you want leads to murder. Cold-blooded murder.
We leave them be. We'll never know if they're killing and replacing us, one by one. No. We kill every last one of them, just to be sure. Who's with me?
Acadia is blameless. You have your criminal here. Judge him and him alone.
You're not... even... you... God damn it.
Alan always was a rabble-rouser. Makes him feel big and important.
Don't listen to the mainlander. My brother knows what we've got to do.
See the hull? That's thanks to the mainlander. A true friend of the harbor.
You going to listen to Alan's hate-mongering? You even remember who did the captain's dance?
Mainlander cleared my farm, avenged my family, more than the rest of you ever did for me.
What's Alan really ever done? Caused trouble. Remember who cleared the lumber mill? Remember who's given us a new chance to take back our island?
My uncle's safe and alive. The strangers always steered us right.
Enough. I'll back down.
Alan, the harbor's spoken. So this ends here, Dima. Murder's a serious crime. There's only the one punishment for it. If you have any last words, now's the time.
I'm sorry.
Mitch. Every homestead, town, and people has a dark side. But if we're ever to know peace, we don't let the worst of us define us. So justice has been done. And I expect everyone to respect the peace between us and Acadia. Hard times.
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Atom at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it, it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
I think you need to reconsider your stance on using the nukes.
Really? I will not lie. Hearing such a thing from you does carry weight. But I must know why.
Think on the omens, the deeds I've done for this family. Adam sent me here to aid you. And I'm telling you, the nuke is the true path to him.
He sent you? Yes. It all makes sense. The true path. But alas, the point is moot without the key.
We don't need to wait any longer. I recovered the key. And I say it's time we bring about division.
You've had it this whole time? This was a test. You were sent by him, weren't you? Then let us not delay our reunion another moment. I will address the children. The launch controls are over there. It's time you made division a reality.
Missile launch sequence initiated.
That noise. Could it be?
Lockdown protocol engaged.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Do you hear his chorus? Division is at hand. Adam's chosen has unlocked the gate to his true path. Come to deliver us from the iniquities of this existence. To finally set us free. His voice shall boom. His radiance shall blind. And we shall at last be divided. Prepare, children, for our time
Fully stopped.
Now everyone, silence. The bright light. The rumors are true. It was a nuclear detonation. The children of Adam, they're all dead.
About time.
Alan, we had our differences, yes. But a lot of people died. Some,
Fresh shipment.
not all of them, deserve to be mourned. Others were friends and family that just came to believe differently than us.
Brainwashed, you mean?
This should be a solemn occasion, Alan. Please. A moment of
Shop's got
silence.
everything you need.
Thank you. We're
Guns,
talking
guns, and
now.
more guns.
Tectus was many things, but I don't think he was that eager to meet his division. Why did you do it?
Ultimately, it was a choice between you and them.
Maybe putting aside all the bad blood was just a fairy tale. I hope their sacrifice will bring peace to the island. Otherwise, what you've done... Just leave.
I'm scraping by.
Alan?
Hero of the hour. Wiped out all the children of Adam. These caps are for you. And if you need anything from my shop, you let me know.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
I need to talk to someone about a situation up north.
Pleasure to meet you. William Mosley, Advanced Systems. I'm happy to help in whatever capacity I can. I hope I don't disappoint.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thank you. I'm eager to help, though admittedly I'm a bit lacking in field experience.
I found a group of escaped synths. I thought the SRB should know.
Really? That's pretty serious if true. Tell me everything you know.
A synth calling himself Dima is running things.
Synths giving themselves new designations is certainly never a good sign. And he's manipulating others? This certainly sounds like something the SRB needs to look into. What else can you tell me?
They've holed up in an old observatory. Looks like a fortified location.
So, an effort to reclaim them has been anticipated. All right. It's a good thing you brought this to my attention. Is there anything else?
They have a former courser helping them.
Well, that borders on horrifying. Okay, I've heard enough. This clearly needs our attention, but being up north, it's going to be difficult to deal with. You know what would make this easier? If we had their recall codes. That would help minimize asset loss. We can put together a response to this, but not immediately. The more data we have, the better. Sounds like sending in a courser isn't an option right now. But if you've already made contact and they trust you, learn whatever you can about them. I'll talk to Advanced Systems about recalibrating the relay and putting a team together.
What do you know about the synth calling himself Dima?
The designation isn't ours, I know that much. I'm afraid I don't know anything. This is all very frustrating. Is there anything else you can tell me?
He claims to be unique. Some kind of prototype, maybe.
I suppose that's possible, but... well, I'd have to look through archived records to learn more.
He looks like he's been heavily modified.
Self-modification? We've never run into problems with that in the history of the program. At least, not that I'm aware of.
He looks like one of the older models. Not human at all.
Not a third generation? I'm not sure what to make of that. The personality matrices for earlier synths were so limited.
That's all I can tell you.
Well, okay. I feel like a bit of a broken holotape here, but the more information you can bring me, the better.
I'm on it.
I'll make sure you get whatever support you need.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Good to see you again. So, the current situation. The relay has been modified to reach this far, but it's taking an awful lot of power. But we should be ready to go. Just waiting on your order, ma'am.
It's time. We need to move on Acadia now.
Right. We'll get the relay fired up then.
Hi.
Let's just focus on the task at hand. You know your jobs. I want a thorough sweep. Don't leave anything to chance. I'll come in once the all-clear is given.
Think I'm scared, huh?
Engaging hostile life form. I am still a pilot.
Cadia will not fall.
We've got hostiles. Damn!
Of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
You have no right.
Thought I heard something move.
I'm hit! Shit!
I've got things to do. Damn. I do not like this.
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself. So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
I found the launch key already. Make sure it's never used.
Thank you. Was there anything else in my memories? Some way we can work towards peace?
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now. Is that what you call justice? Because I sure don't. I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea.
There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
That didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
If it means peace for the island. All right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option.